Hello, I'm Airman, and welcome back, or for the first time, to Yes Your Grace. In the last episode, I postponed my decision to support either Lord Lurs or Lord Etten. Now, Lord Etten has done a lot for us. The thing is just, I don't want to poison my people. And this Oracle Dust really doesn't seem like the best choice. So I'll probably side with Lord Lurs just to be safe of any negative influences later, which could of course still happen. That's the thing with games like this, is like, I am not sure if this choice will make everything better, or if later there will be criminals with Oracle Dust popping up everywhere. So, training grounds. That will give us some men every single week. 10 men. Yeah, it immediately gives us 10 men as well, so that's nice. Alright, week 14. Another letter. Oh. The craft will flourish, no man can stop. In the middle of the night we shall meet. For the dust spreads fastest in the sandstorm. Can you make any sense of it, Audrey? I'm afraid just as much as you, Your Grace. Something tells me it's to do with the Oracle Dust, though. We should pass this on to either Lurs or Etten. It's your call, Your Grace. Gregor. You have sent a pigeon for me. I have. Welcome to our castle. I presume you have heard about our upcoming battle with Redovia? I have, of course. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. I want to help. So here is my deal. I pride myself in my knowledge of art. My collection of paintings is the biggest in the kingdom. I own paintings by the most prestigious artists. Selvek van Gey, Monosky, Pisak. You get the idea. I heard recently that you hold a very valuable painting. It would be perfect for my collection. The Stork by Selvek van Gey. Don't say anything yet. You haven't heard the rest of my deal. I can offer 80 well-trained men and free supplies. Wow, that painting must mean a lot to you. Of course it does. It needs to vanish from this castle. I mean, it'll look better in my gallery alongside the others. I imagine the painting is hanging somewhere, so I'll give you time to take it down. That is, of course, if you agree to my deal. I would like to pick it up personally, so invite me whenever you are ready. What kind of painting are we talking about? Whatever, I'll think about it. I quite like this painting. It looks nice in a bedroom. I'll think about your offer. Of course, take your time. Send me a pigeon whenever you are ready. I just hope this doesn't upset anyone. That's the issue here. Your Grace. One of the nearby lords has committed suicide. I believe it was Pietro. No! He jumped down from a bridge into the river. Some children found him floating past the village. They got quite scared. He left this note. I am deeply sorry. Let his family know they can count on us if they need anything. He didn't have anyone, Your Grace. Thank you for the information. It's a note from Pietro. It reads, I don't know who it was, they kept following me. And I cannot take living in fear anymore. I hope you are happy now that I'm gone, whoever you are. That's terrible. I wish we could have helped him. I guess maybe we should have imprisoned him to prevent this. You never know it with these games. Didn't know it would get this dark though. Sudani. Your Grace, I come to you with a special request. To turn Stabber into a prince, I need to lift his curse. I've researched more into it. I think you're the youngest one of us who can read, Sudani. Well, I made Danica read it for me. I already love him as hard as I can. I squish and tickle his tummy all the time. But now, I need to make him rich. Your Grace, may I please request 1 piece of gold? I'll pay it back, I promise. A piece of gold to make the hedgehog... A piece of gold to make the hedgehog rich. Of course. Here, 1 piece of gold. Don't lose it. To be honest, I don't mind if you lose it, but... Thank you, Father. Your efforts will not be forgotten. I also need to find a black rooster with a saddle. You know where I could find one? Oh, my pumpkin, I honestly don't know. That's fine, my king. I shall find one myself. Alright. So this is the painting Lord Gregor wanted. We get a lot of storks here in Devon. They are very graceful birds. So that's it. I guess I can take it down. I need to invite Gregor to give him that painting. Darling. I'll see you later. It does reveal a bit of a crack. I do miss this stork. It's fine. It's fine. But let's first invite someone else. Lena is another lord with a lot of troops. We could use that. Alright. Let's look around if there's anything else. We have been to the gardens. The bedchamber, the dungeon, the council chamber. Is there anything new here? I don't think there is. Okay, now since this was a very short week, I think we'll just do another. More troops for me. Next thing is probably to prepare the general. Because I don't even know if we have enough time to explore 7 additional locations. Oh yes, and I want to hire Stan again. Yes. We need Stan to look out for locations. Alright, Stan, the man, is back. Your Grace, I have helped the strange tree-loving people. I gathered a few of my men, and we dug a neat ditch away from the tree. The people accommodated us very nicely, and they were very grateful for our help. Lady Lena, a pleasure to meet you, Your Grace. And my biggest condolences about Talus, although I didn't like him at all. Anyway, Lewis has explained your situation to me. I believe I can help, for something in return, of course. You see, you have something I want to give to my son. Someone, actually. I would like your daughter, Celia, to marry him. I believe this would greatly strengthen our relationship for years to come. And as a start, I would lend you my army. 300 fully equipped and trained soldiers, all ready to stand against Redovia. And along with the men, 4 gold and 5 supplies. So what do you say? Giving away another daughter. We have to give away everything, don't we? How much time do I have left? I don't even know. Let me think about it. Just remember that Redovia won't be waiting for you to get ready. I know. That's so... Well... Give me another lord that has a better proposal, please. Like 300 men for my daughter's hand is not really... I mean, 300 men is great, but 3,000 men is better. If you get my meaning. Hello, Grace. May I have your audience, please? I went to do some fishing, like I always do, Your Grace. But as foolish as I am, I fell asleep, yes. Stupid Stefan. I always have to mess up everything. Anyway, someone took my fishing rod, Your Grace. And now I have nothing. This is the only thing I had left after my wife died. Oh, my sweet Anna. If she saw what a mess I am, she'd put me right into my place. It is all my fault, Your Grace. I only wanted me and her to have some kids to have a good time. So I took everybody out on my boat, and then the storm came. Oh, the terrible storm. And it flipped the boat upside down, Your Grace. I swear I didn't know, Your Grace. When I woke up on shore, they were all gone. Oh, I wait every day and I fish to pass the time. But now I don't even have my rod. Please, Your Grace, spare the old man. If I could ask for a piece of gold, I swear I will buy a fishing rod and nothing else. Fine, here's 1 gold. Buy the new fishing rod, but don't lose it again. It'll get easier. You should try to sell some of the fish on the market, to keep your mind off things. Oh, thank you, Your Grace. I'm forever grateful. And you can always come back to me, of course. If I had more money, I would have given you the 7. Your Grace. I almost went for the old man's voice again. Your Grace, I've come to tell you the water from the oak has cleared. Our people hadn't prayed or confessed in weeks. Oh, they are so happy now. I brought you something small as a gift. It's a banquet made of the oak's fallen leaves. I saved them from last year. I will bring love and luck. It will bring love and luck to your throne room. Well, thank you. I think. I hope it really does. I'll just leave it by the window. Nice. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Peasants. Your Grace, a traveling merchant here. I'm selling rather exclusive wares, if you are interested. Silk, perfumes, books, and decorations. Whatever your royal soul might desire. Something tells me you might be interested in far more delicate merchandise. Oh, that's this guy. Well, since we are going to side with Lord Lurs... I won't allow Oracle Dust in Davern. But, Your Grace, but there's nothing wrong with selling a few packs of sugar dust. What other pleasures were you thinking about? Oracle Dust, I've never heard of it. How dare you lie to your king? My guards will take care of you at the exit. I am sorry. This game is difficult, but I do try to find the best possible solution. Your Grace, I bring you a special thing of magical splendor. It is only worthy of a royal. No one else deserves this magnificent being. Your Grace, I present to you my magical cock. Don't let your eyes fool you. It ain't a regular cock, Your Grace. This one has been enchanted, Your Grace. It can tell a lie from the truth, Your Grace. And when it senses a lie, it will voice its disapproval. I believe it would be a real asset to your throne room. It will help you lead better than any advisor. See, I'm no liar. The cock has stayed quiet. How can I be sure this thing works? Try it yourself, Your Grace. Tell a lie or truth. I had honey porridge for breakfast. I had a very delicious porridge for breakfast. See? I wasn't lying, Your Grace. So how much do you want for this thing? Only 18 gold, your grace. It's a very good price for a lie detector. I do not have the money. I do not have 18, I do not have 16, I have nothing like that. Yeah, we do not. Whatever. I don't think we need a lie detector. Besides, I'm not keeping a cock in my throne room. Who's going to clean up this mess? Fine, your grace, your loss. I'm sure someone else will gladly take him. Alright. Dungeon first. Your grace, I can bear this place. Please let me out. I didn't know your grace disapproves of the dust. I thought it was like any other consumable product. People get sick because of this stuff. Yes. Everyone who sells dust in Devon will be imprisoned. You'll stay here till Lord Luss arrives. I will send out my general... to Kasky, which was where Lord Luss wanted us to go. We'll set everything in motion and we'll try to save our people. Okay, we'll wait for Lord Luss until we have cleared Kasky. And then for now we can re-invite Gregor for his 80 troops. That's at least something. Gives us 290 troops by next week. That should do. This oak bouquet is supposed to bring me luck. Yes, it is. Audrey, was there anything new? Nothing? Alright. Pigeon? Oh, dear Eric. I hear that I am already too late to marry your daughter. We had some struggles, but we will be ready within 14 weeks. I believe we can explore other options, and I hope that you will keep your promise, Bayron, the king of Redovia. Well, that's great. I mean, at least he's understanding. They know they will come to get another daughter. 14 weeks. That's too soon. So... by week 29. Yes, by week 29. We will need to gather an army. We need to make alliances and hope Ivo will help us. 14. Oh no. Well, we've been through a lot. You're awake. You gave us all a big fright indeed. Redovia is coming. 14 weeks. We need to make allies. Prepare for battle. Calm down. You're fretting worse than me. Everything is going to be fine. We have plenty of time to prepare. The doctors say you're worrying too much. If you were younger, it wouldn't be too much of a concern, but at your age, you are more prone to the effects. You need to take care of yourself. How can I do that? We have to prepare for battle. We have no army. Yes, that we must. But you need to keep calm. Everything will be fine. You're right. I'd better get on with things. Was there anything else? What do you think of finding Asalia, Prince? Lady Lena came to me with a proposition. Asalia, she is still young. But we wouldn't have to think about it until after the battle. I know, I wasn't really sure what to tell her. She was offering her support in the battle if we agree. We need as much help as we can get. But I don't want to let Asalia go yet. I leave this decision up to you, sweetheart. I don't want to give another daughter away. Yes, the first marriage went terribly. I don't want to repeat that. She's going to have to get married at some point, yes. But maybe... That sounds so bad, but maybe we can get a better deal. But that's really just sounds like Asalia's merchandise. I know, this isn't entirely fair. But I don't want her to get married to a stranger. We'll have to find her someone more appropriate after the battle, I'm sure. That's a relief. That's a relief. It's hard to imagine losing 2 of my daughters in 1 year. You're not losing them. They're just getting married. I know. I know. I'll invite Lady Lena and let her know what my decision is. So we are not going to do that. Why would I even invite her? It takes in a whole week slot? And it probably upset her? Yes, father. Do you remember Lady Lena? She was your sister. She was at your sister's wedding. Yes. Why are you telling me this? Well, she asked if you would marry. Well, she asked if you would like to marry her son. But before you throw a tantrum, know that I haven't given her the decision yet. Oh, I see. I guess I won't have much to say in this matter anyway. Well, I don't know. What do you think? I don't even know him. Do you think I want to marry a stranger, Dad? Is there anyone that you know and would want to marry? No? We need to find you someone sooner or later. You know how this works. I know. I just don't think I'm ready for this. No one is ever ready for this, Celia. Even I am not ready for this. But it's fine. We can send out our general. We already sent him to Kasky, right? Yes. Yes. Yeah. General's already going to Kasky. Everything seems fine. Audrey, Your Grace, I hope you are fine. I am feeling a little better, yes. No problems. Did anything happen while I was gone? No, everything's the same. About the letter. We need to focus on gathering as many allies as possible in the next weeks. Invite lords and see how we can make alliances with them. While we are doing that, we should also focus on these evidence items for the royal trial. Question lords and see if any of these things lead us to the killer. I don't mean to cause you stress, but we only have 14 weeks. Of course, Audrey. I agree, we shouldn't get distracted with petty matters. Let's get to it. I guess with that, I'm going to end this week. Very well, 15 gold. If we don't pay Stan, we can prepare him. But I do think we want to keep some gold for our courtiers, for the people. Let's do 1 more week. Because I feel like I'm not doing too well. And I want to end on a high note. Week 16. General, Your Grace, the situation got pretty hot. It wasn't possible to avoid bloodshed. Nonetheless, we secured Lord Etton's dust wares. That doesn't sound right. What? Bloodshed? Lord Etton is going to be so mad. Oh no. Gregor. Yes, I have this. Oh, I wanted to ask you about this animal tooth. I found this in my wine cellar. Can you tell me anything about it? Do you have beasts in your dungeon, Eric? Yeah, I'd better find a hunter to deal with this. Oh, alright. I have a painting for you. I took down the stork painting just like you asked. Oh, that's amazing. I thank you very much. It'll look wonderful with the rest of my collection. Haha. So our deal is done. Is that all? Of course. Did you not think I'd keep my word? You can count on my army to stand by you in the battle. I'm sure you'll win anyway. If you have any other paintings, I will gladly buy them. I'll see what else I can find. That's all. Thank you for visiting. Goodbye, Your Grace. That's very nice. 270 troops. We should have at least 1,000 by the time they come around, and I would rather have like 3,000. Oh Grace, I come from the tavern. My business was going so well, but lately I have had some troubles, and it's all getting out of hand. The tavern became a great place for everyone to gather and have a good time. But some local pandas saw an opportunity to use this place to find customers. At first this was fine, but just some girls lurking around every now and then. Now the tavern has turned into a brothel. People are only visiting for the girls. Although my sales have gone through the roof, I've got to say it attracts customers, but the pandas essentially took over my tavern. And they cause all sorts of trouble, as you can imagine, Your Grace. Almost every week I have to deal with these disrespectful, violent men. I'm scared they will soon take over the tavern completely and leave me with nothing. On the other hand, if I kick them out, they'll just relocate to another pub. I'll lose my customers and will have to close down. Huh. You should kick them out. You should protect your tavern before they take over. I imagine this will only get worse. A little bit of gold is better than no gold at all. That's how I look at this. You'll rebuild your business in no time, I'm sure. And you'll have my help. If you lend me your gold, of course. I'm only a weak man. They have bodyguards who can take me out with one punch. Perhaps if you could send out the general for a few weeks to help? You can have the general. Your Grace, you shouldn't expect your share of income for some time. I'm expecting the income to drop significantly. I understand. But I don't want your tavern to be taken over and my income to be gone completely forever. Your Grace, it's nice to see you again. I bring you some news. I heard you were selling some paintings to Lord Vesemary. He was bragging about doing some deal with you. Yes, he visited me. I'm not sure what your stance on this is, but I just wanted to let you know. Lord Vesemary is now an art collector. He is an artist and an egomaniac. He buys these beautiful artworks and burns them. It is a great shame because they are very valuable. And these artists definitely deserve recognition. But he believes only his artwork is true art. I suppose just bear in mind that if you give him a painting, it will be burned. Of course. Thank you for letting me know. I must talk to him about it. Well... Your Grace, I know you probably heard. Some of the houses in our village caught on fire recently. We tried our best to save it, but our new inn was too close to the other buildings. Is this the new inn I helped you build? Yes, Your Grace, I'm very sorry. There's nothing left of it now. I hope everyone in the village is alright. No one was hurt in my inn. But I don't know about the others. I hope you understand that I will be no longer contributing to the kingdom's income. Of course. Alright, is that the same inn I sent my general to for 2 weeks? Because if that's true, then that's messed up. Father, I was wondering if we could practice the sword fighting again. Perhaps later in the gardens? You said we could do this again, Father. Very well. I'd better keep my promise then. Go on, you can warm up without me. I will catch up with you in just a bit. Great. I will see you in the gardens. Off she goes. I'd better check up on her. Audrey. I think we should check in with Lurch, Your Grace. We have done some tasks for him, so he might be ready for an alliance now. Yes. Lord Lurch. You are invited. Sometimes I feel like everyone is crazy. Oh, who's that? Yes, father. Who's this? I see you already found someone to practice with. Well, I'm not going to wait for you all day, am I? I haven't seen you before. Who are you? This is Maya. Remember when I sneaked out of... Remember when I sneaked out to the wedding party? The one you were not supposed to go to? Well, yes. Anyway, that's when I met Maya. We had fun at the wedding. I thought it would be nice if she came to visit. Your Grace. See? I can never get her. You're good with the sword. Who taught you to fight like this, Maya? My father is a swordsman he showed me a few tricks. And he lets you play with swords. Maya says you need to be ready when the enemy strikes. And you never know when they will strike, huh? That's what my father says. Your accent. I can't quite place your accent. You're not from around here, are you? My parents are from Baravia. We are passing by and stopped in the capital for a couple of weeks. That's awfully far from here. Where are your parents now? They have business in the market. They let me venture around. Yes, they're traveling merchants, sort of. Maya was showing me some fancy sword tricks she learned on their journeys. Interesting. A tradesman who knows how to fight. I would love to meet your parents one day. Tell them they have my invitation. Thank you, Your Grace. I will pass on the invitation. They'll surely be happy to visit. My pleasure. I wanted to ask about Sidani. Looking at you two, I think I know why Sidani wants to stab people. Is there any chance that you talked her into it? Oh, so you've heard about the stabber. Don't look at me, Sidani came up with the name. Sidani really wanted to practice with us, but to talk her out of it, we had to come up with something else she could do. You should be happy she's not running around with a real sword, father. Now, I will leave you to it. Just don't cut yourself. Just don't come screaming if you cut your fingers off. Thank you, father, we won't. If they hurt themselves playing with those swords, I'm going to be so sad. Huh. Anyways, that's the end of this week. And the end of this episode. I'm going to prepare the general this time. That should aid us somewhat during a battle. And then we don't have to pay for him later. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any tips or tricks, I'm kind of at a loss sometimes, this game, like, things don't seem to go my way, but I guess that's as intended. So, I hope you have an awesome day. I hope to see you during my next video. So if you want to support me, you can like the video, and if you want to be notified when other videos go live, you can subscribe. Only if you want, of course. I wish you an awesome day. Bye bye!